Hello, I hope this is working. Hello. Good morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is for whoever's listening. I know for me, it is currently almost 2 in the morning, which is why this video won't be too long. And, yeah, this video won't be too long. It is currently the very start of April 2025. Yeah, it's very early. I recently have been going through old games, deciding what to play, because, I gotta mix it up, keep the variety. I don't know if when I'm uploading this, but recently I've been recording and editing World of Warcraft hardcore videos. I'm still working on that. It just takes a long time, because it's just me. Um, yeah, and I decided to go back to a game I like. I have over 100 hours in it. Very artistic, very beautiful, very cool game called Darkest Dungeon. Everyone knows it's good though. I'm not bringing any new information to the table when I say that, so yeah. But I don't know. I think it's interesting. I like it a lot. I've had varying feelings about it as I played it. Like, it should just be a single player experience to kind of drive in the emotions it brings out, but then I've also thought, like, it gives you so many customization options for who you decide to send into the dungeon that you almost want to involve other people or make videos or stream about it. Although, like, technically I have a Twitch channel. I don't really stream that much anymore because it requires better internet and a lot of extra time, and I really only record the videos when I have that extra free time, which is usually at times like 2 in the morning, so I don't know who would watch me stream at that point, honestly. But besides that, it's off the topic, the game here. I'm going to fix audio in a second when we get in game. I don't think it's audio capture's not working, which is not a huge deal because I can't hear the audio of the game either, but yeah. Game is here. I'm not starting a new game. I could, but I'm not because I've done that a lot. So usually my most recent game is at the top here. I usually just name it Darkest Dungeon because, if I were to click this letter to begin, yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, see, so you can select Darkest here, and then when you select Darkest, it creates the new save. But whatever you picked, so what is this? Yeah, disable. I don't really do Butcher Circus that much. Yeah, so basically, I don't know if you can see here, but when you click to begin a new one, you select all the stuff. This is what it names your game after. It's either Radiant, whatever you call it, Darkest, whatever you call it, or Stygian. I've never played Stygian. The 100-something hours I have in this game has all been on the Darkest because that's the way it was meant to be played. That being said, every time I create a new save, I always play for a bit. It gets to the point where it requires more time or focus. I get distracted by something else, and then I leave for a long period of time. That's kind of what occurred here, honestly. Oh man, it changed. Yeah, this is, so basically, yeah. What does it say? Oh, okay. Wait, what? I think it's, okay. Yeah, anyway, but yeah, so every time I start a new game, click it, open the letter right here, and then usually I forget about it, come back around to it like sometimes a long time later, like a year or two later, when I want to play more, and I can't remember where I was at, what I was doing, why I cared about anything, and I just delete the save and start over. And that is why I have 100 hours in this game. I have not finished the game once. I've just played up until almost week 52. I think for most of my saves, I get to week like 40 to 50 over and over and over again. Forget to play it more. delete the shit, get done. I did that with the original Fable, The Lost Chapters for Xbox. I did that a fucking lot there too. But solution for that is just don't do that. Either don't take a long break, but I like breaks, or don't fucking delete your shit when you can't remember every character's name and build. Just go back and figure it out. And that's kind of what I realized here. So this was from the old one I had that I deleted prior to playing my most previous game. The one that I actually kind of did the same thing. It says 2025 here, 0403. That's today. I don't count that because this is basically the last time it was used. Before I clicked on this earlier, this I'm pretty sure said 2023. So I haven't, and this wasn't early 2023. I think it said like mid 2023 roughly. So basically, if I were to round some, I hadn't played the game in a year and a half, some change, maybe a year and 7, 8 months, but I'm not going to give any exact numbers because I honestly can't remember. I just remember this saying 2023, and then this was a slightly different number. I want to say it was like 2023 06 or 07 or something. So end of day, I haven't played this game in approximately a year and a half. This was my most recent game because I remember starting this one and then deleting this one, and then no, don't click on that. Actually, well, I guess I could. View DLC. Is it? I think I have a Musketeer. Yeah, I do have a Musketeer in this one. So, the dankest dark. Can I see what mods I have? Do I have any mods in here? Okay, I do have a couple of mods. For a second, I thought that was the difference. So some of them had mods, some of them didn't. But that's not the case. They both have mods. Why did I make this? I can't remember. You can make a lot of saves. I can't remember why I fucking made the dankest dark, because it's on Radiant and it's week 1, so I played probably not a lot, it seems. Actually, I'll probably just open it up in a second and check, because I usually wouldn't play on Radiant, and I think I made it probably just because I wanted to have this name in my computer, so I think that's probably the reason. 2021. I mean, sure, I'll enable the Musketeer. I like the Musketeer. I think they're a good hero class. Let's see. I'm not going to stick to this match because, again, it's week 1. I'm not starting from week 0 like I have 18 other times. But I'm curious why I have a week 1 save from even before my most recent one. This is I must have made this prior to several of my attempted playthroughs, because 2021, that's like 4 fucking years ago, dude. It's crazy how long ago that is. Dude, I think that's when COVID was happening, honestly. It was kind of crazy. I mean, I'll probably treat this video like a little mini update video when I push it through. Since I'm talking about World of Warcraft, I gotta keep that in mind. Like, basically with the World of Warcraft stuff, I'm still uploading them, I'm still working on them. It's just what's happening is I've decided to be more selective, as I don't think my mass videos are getting as many views as they should, and they take a while to edit and watch through every time. So what it comes down to is essentially how much time am I willing to spend recording, how much time am I willing to spend everything I record, which I've devised that it should be I'm recording the interesting stuff and I should only be editing the stuff that is funny and that gets people into it, which means end of day, me recording my entire 8-hour leveling grind, you know, probably shouldn't be it. Unless people really want to see something specific, like a certain area they think is interesting. I think the grind is saved for a stream, and the cool, funny parts of the dungeon runs are saved for the... Okay, here we go. Let's see what I was doing here. First, let's fix this. That's what... Who knows why I put master volume on 0? Who the fuck knows, but... Okay. No dead bodies. No items, nothing. Why did I make this? Okay, I don't know why I made that. There is nothing going on there. Even remotely interesting. I'm gonna leave it though because I like the name, but Darkest Redemption is what I named the last one after I failed to finish my Darkest Dungeon save up here, but yeah, basically I'm going to... It's already a year in, week 52. Actually, I think this is the first time technically I hit week 52 because I just got that achievement, which shows I've literally stopped playing before week 50 on like every fucking time I've played this before, every restart I have. So, basically...
You answered the letter. Now, like me,
yeah, I opened this earlier to make sure it
this
would work, because actually, since it's been a while and I've moved a lot of stuff to my solid state drive on my computer, basically, when I loaded this up earlier, I thought it was going to crash, or I thought it was corrupted, because it literally took like 15 minutes to load the save, but it did as soon as I realized it worked. I was like, alright, I'll record this, because basically my hope is, since I'm starting from the first year, I already have some stuff. I'm not near finishing. I still got plenty of stuff I can do, but I'm a little bit further. I got stuff together, got resources, so I can continue from here and do stuff from here. Trying to think of how to word this, because I don't know what the game plan is going forward with this, besides just record little videos every once in a while and upload them if I think they're interesting enough. There's plenty of Darkest Dungeon material on YouTube, so I don't think anyone's missing anything crazy if I don't upload every second, but I do think it's interesting to, you know, kind of give it a little bit of life, put them in the story, give them backgrounds, give them experiences, have people buy into each of the characters, which is why I think this game also rocks in multiplayer. Like here I am, I played all up to year 1 by myself, and I think there's something to be said about playing by yourself, but I also think there's something to be said about just getting some friends to play, or to some people to watch. You name the characters after the people you know, or the friends that you have, or just anything, you know, and then you put a little bit of life into them, you know. I typically I leave them as like whatever they're named as, because I don't mind it, but if you didn't want to do that, if you didn't want to just leave them as what the game had for them, go right up here, rename the hero, you can change the outfit a little, you can get mods like I do, which gives them a couple of different looks. Let me see, who do I have? I have guys with a few different looks. The mod's probably not, I can promise you I do, like if I go to Reynold. Oh, there we go, yeah. Ward and the Abyss Launchers, and just other cool armor Crusaders, yeah. See, mods for this, visual mods, fucking great. Although I know there's a lot of giant anime booby woman mods too, so you gotta keep an eye out for that. There's a mod I have here that makes it less serious, but I don't think I enabled it, which I could just go back and do. Yeah, it's not here. It adds I'll use this as a mini update video, basically. I want to upload some other things I do. I either play like the Darkest Dungeon, but I also want to upload. I mean, it's not like my audience is huge right now, so I don't know if taking suggestions is necessary, but I'm at least just putting this out there in case people think I've lost my mind and I've just given up on different projects. Like, no, they're just going to come out at different times because it takes time, because I can't hard focus on any one thing too long. It gets difficult. Like, I'm going to keep playing WoW. I'm still leveling my guy. I'm just going to be more selective about what I record and upload. It's going to be the interesting stuff. I've also started leveling another character just because I have some friends who want to start at a different level and they're not at my main's current level, so it's like an easy workaround. And I might record pieces of that too. And then games like this where, okay, maybe I don't want to record only the multiplayer or the WoW hardcore stuff. Maybe I want a little bit of, I don't know, single player stuff. Or just things where I think it'd be a little more story interactive, or viewer interactive, or story interactive kind of based gameplay. Like, I think it's interesting. It matters to me. I care. I just don't know how I want to do it yet in terms of what I upload when I do it and what to focus on. So, you know, we're figuring it out. But there's a lot of games. There's Darkest Dungeon, there's FTL, there's World of Warcraft, there's StarCraft. There's several games I could play with my friends, like Barotrauma. Dude, there's plenty of options, but I always take suggestions. So I am recording this because while I do want to play this myself right now, I was thinking if I start to record at a later time, at some point it's going to be too late and it won't be worth recording because there's no build up or anything like that. So I figured might as well start now after like a year and a half hiatus from the game. So I think that's all I wanted to mention, besides just I'm still working on this stuff. I'm a bit behind, but I still got plenty of recordings and I'm taking it slow. And yeah, for anyone who cares, that is, I might be talking to a brick wall here, but for anyone who does listen, thank you. So let's see. I think I remember where these guys came from. I had Dismas, Cormielis, Baudry, and who else? Riviere. I think I had them in a mission. Was it for the pig god or the swine god? I think it. Let me see something. Yeah, I think it was. I think he's the only boss I have, right? Yeah, he does. It looks like I was doing wards a ton. So swine god, basically. I believe I tried to kill him last time before I took my hiatus, and right at the end, got some crazy bad luck, and it basically, if I remember correctly, fucking threw their stress through the roof and lowered all of their health to a point where I just wasn't comfortable with trying to kill him there, so I backed out. And then I left. I did play the game for a year and a half, which sounds about right for this game. But, yeah, Reynold and Dismas are still alive, so it's worth, I guess. Who's dead? Most recent one, Boeven. Okay, so I hadn't lost a guy in about 20 weeks. That's not bad. I'm sure that'll change, because I've forgotten how to play it mostly. Let's see what we got here. Do I have, let me see some of my levels. Prisoners, class, yeah, class is good. Two lepers, arbalist, vestal, highwayman, man-at-arms, hellion. So I don't need any more of those. I don't need any more. I have 3 of these guys. I need them. Bounty hunter. I have 1. not organize them together? Oh, is it because they're all in the... Hold on. Let me embark real quick so I can pull them out. So I can better organize. There we go. Stagecoach. Griffin. Which is... Yeah, there we go. Musketeer. Musketeer. 2 Arbalists. 2 Plague Doctors. 2 Jesters. An Antiquarian, which honestly I barely figured out how to fucking use her. Grave Robber. Dogs. 2 Vestals. 2 of those. 2. No, 2 of him. Honestly? How many more can I have? I can't. That's it. 28's the max. In that case. I feel like an additional Hellion or another Bounty Hunter would probably fucking rock. I'll grab... Okay, so I actually did lose a Hellion and I did lose a Bounty Hunter. Maybe I just replace the Bounty Hunter for now. Like I'm fucking getting anything crazy. I'll just drop him if I need to. There we go.
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
And I'll keep him around for now.